to many. More than 7 million Americans depend on insulin to stabilize their blood sugar, and now a new report shows many of them are struggling to pay for medication that would cost far less outside of the United States. Congressman Elijah Cummings of Maryland released today the findings of a congressional committee staff report exploring the skyrocketing costs of diabetes medications.
For seniors and other Medicare beneficiaries in our congressional district, the cost of a widely used insulin would be 92% lower, listen to this, at Australian prices, 82% lower at UK prices.
Cummings says that's in part because Medicare is not allowed to negotiate directly with drug makers. Lawmakers have held a series of hearings on this issue, with both parties demanding answers from pharmaceutical companies.
Now, pharmaceutical companies pay to keep generic drugs off the market so they can make more money. And according to the AARP, the legality around that practice is a little fuzzy. CBS 42 Washington correspondent Alexandra Limon tells us what Congress is trying to do about that.
They call it pay for delay. It's when a big drug company pays a generic drug manufacturer to keep a cheaper generic drug off the market. The AARP says brand name prescription drugs are on average 18 times more expensive than generics. And it doesn't just cost Americans money, it's a matter of life or death.
There is a concern that people will face the possibility of just not treating conditions and potentially dying from it.
Lee Purvis with AARP says drug companies pay for delay because it's not on the face of it illegal.
That is a complicated question. There have been a lot of legal cases about it.
A 2013 Supreme Court case established that the practice of delaying prescription drugs could be a violation of antitrust laws by creating illegal monopolies. AARP says these types of cases are hard to win because drug manufacturers are good at hiding the payments.
And the compensation for the generic manufacturer keeping their competing product off the market actually applies to a completely separate product.
Now the House of Representatives is considering several bills to stop pay for delay. The Blocking Act, introduced by Representatives Schrader of Oregon and Carter of Georgia, would allow additional generic drug approvals if the first manufacturer delays. And a bill by California Representative Anna Eshoo would require immediate publication of every new generic drug approval, which would increase public pressure to release those drugs. Alexandra Limon, CBS 42 News, local coverage you can count on.
The president and